The chessboard is 8 squares by 8 squares. The lower right hand corner is white for both sides. So white sets up pieces on one side and black sets up pieces on the other. So white starts with the A1, sits on the A1 side. So on the second rank, white sets up the pawns. The second rank, like that. And black sets up the pawns on the 7th rank. Now, the object of the game is to capture the opponent's king. So the kings are in the middle. The kings are straight across from each other. And the queen is on her own color, sitting next to the king. And the rooks go in the corners. So the bishops, look, you have a bishop of each color, and they sit like that right next to the king and queen, and the knights sit between the bishops and the rooks. And so pawns on their first move can move 1 square or 2 squares, and the knights move 2 squares up and 1 square over, and the rooks, they can't hop over pawns, but they can move as far as they want this way, or if it was there, it can move this way. See, you go and you take the place of the other piece. So that rook just captured that pawn, but now this rook can capture this rook. But right now, this rook cannot go capture that pawn because this pawn's in the way. Bishops cannot hop over, but if this pawn is up here, then this bishop can go here or here. If this bishop is here, it can move as far as it wants on this square and capture like that pawn there. So queens can move as far as they want. They can move like either a bishop or a rook. So let me leave this out here. The kings move 1 square, so it can move here, or it can move here, or it can move here, or it can move here, but you can't move there because there's a bishop in the way. It can't take its own color. So queens can move like diagonally. So if it's sitting here, it can go as far as it wants this way, or this way, or this way, or this way. And so, yeah. So, like, okay, if this pawn is here, if he moves here, I can take it. But if I move this here and he moves here, pawns don't take that way. So if I got 3 pawns here, this pawn can take this one, if it's his move, or he can take this move, one, but he can't take this one, no, can't take that way. Another rule you got to know is that pawns used to, right now on their first move only, pawns can move 2 moves, or they can move just 1 move. So if the pawn is on the 5th rank, and it's black's move, and he wants to move here, then I can take him. Then he could take back either this way or this way. But if you want to move past me, on that move only, I can take it as if it had only moved one square, so I could take that way. They call that the en passant rule. In other words, if I move here, and let's say he moves here, say I move here, now if he moves here, I can take it like that. That's the en passant rule. But if for example, I move here, and I'm trying to get a situation where you move past me. If you move past me, right now I can take it. But if I don't take it, I move something here, then you do something like else. The next move, I can't take it. I give up my right. I can no longer do it. So those are just some of the things that you got to know to play chess.